Good morning, Chavra. We're going to learn some Tanya together, and we're going to dedicate today's. Michael, you want to move up a little? I can't see you. Too far away. I can't hear you, Michael. Yeah, come up. We're going to dedicate today's class in memory of Reb Beryl Epstein, whose 7th yahrzeit is today, and his Neshama Shev and Aliyah. And his son Menachem is here with us. You could put out the candles if you don't mind, just with your hand. We're on page 98 in the Chayenu, and we are in middle of chapter 41, Perik Mem Aleph, in Tanya. Did I mention today's the 20th of Nisan? If not, it is. Guarantee you. Okay, in today's lesson, David, in today's lesson, you could share the Chayenu with Steve over there. Get in there. In today's lesson, a person should train themselves to connect their personal divine service with the collective source of all souls, thus affecting a union above with the Shekhinah, also resulting in a sweetening of the severities. Reminds me of clapping Shyness on Pesach. The Alter Rebbe, or on Pesach, where we're thinking about sweetening the severities. The Alter Rebbe had stated earlier that a person's intention when performing Torah mitzvahs should be that his soul cleave to Hashem. We talked about accepting the yoke of heaven, accepting Hashem as king over us. At least Rabbi Yochanan ben Zakkai says, if you're going to be embarrassed in front of another person, you should be embarrassed in front of Hashem on that level. Question, well, what do you mean? It should be much more. Okay, but at least that level, no. Then the Alter Rebbe said that a person, when he does a mitzvah, when he learns Torah, he should think, my neshama is connecting to Hashem. What greater opportunity can there be than to connect, and our soul should cleave to HaKadosh Baruch Hu. Now it goes on to say that Yid's spiritual service also includes the goal of becoming one with all the Jewish people. So when we say Tehillim after davening, we're thinking of all the Yidden. I usually say, well, all who need our prayers, but it could be every Yid needs our prayers, because we all have to think about each other and love each other and do whatever we can for each other. And at the very least, I think of another Yid who say, no skin off your back. Come on. Skin off your back. Is that what he's saying? No shirt off your back. So he says, for this reason, his intention should not be limited to having his own soul to cleave to Hashem. That's a little selfish. But when I learn to do mitzvahs, my soul's cleaving to Hashem, so I'm like, excited about my accomplishments. No, gotta take everybody with me. In fact, the sages say that a man should never separate himself from the community. Remember on, I think it was the first day of Yontif, not Shabbos, but Yontif, we're talking about the Hillel sandwich. Why do we say Kein Asa Hillel? When we do a mitzvah, we don't say, okay, so-and-so said that we should do it this way. We never do that. But Hillel was known for his obviously Yisrael. He said, don't do unto others what you wouldn't want done unto yourself. Think about other people. Think about the entire community. And that's why we say his name. And that's what the Seder, and that's what Yontif, and that's what Yiddishkeit is all about. So our sages tell us that you shouldn't separate yourself from the community. Therefore, by the way, easy to say to him, but do something that makes you a little uncomfortable. It's okay. Reach out to somebody, go out of your way. You're walking here on Yontif, you're going to be away, you're going to be up. Okay, makes sense. Therefore, he should, otherwise I was going to give you a job to do on your way home. Therefore, he should attend to unite and attach to him, to Hashem, and include all the other neshamas along with his attachment, meaning when his soul connects to Hashem. So, you get it? Exactly. Therefore, okay, Shehu Ruach Pivis Barech Hanikra B'Shem Shechina Al Shem Shechenes Mislabeshes Teichal Omin Lachayoyson Kaimon. This source that we're trying to connect to with our neshama, being the spirit of his mouth, Hashem's mouth, called the Shechina, because it dwells Shechenes and clothes itself in all the worlds and gives them energy, animates them, gives them life, and gives them existence. V'hihi Hashpa Hamashpas Boy Koyach HaDibur Hazeh. And is the Shechina which imbues him, the person, with the power of speech. God gives him the power of speech to utter the current words of Torah, or with the power of action to perform a particular mitzvah that he's doing now. And one should thus intend to become united with Hashem through speaking words of Torah or performing a commandment. And that's why when we're learning, you should buzz along with me, say the words, because then we're doing not just hearing a nice, vort, but we're actually learning Torah, we're connecting to Hashem. But it's the Shekhinah, which is the source of his power of speech and action, as well as the source of his divine soul and the souls of all Bnei Yisrael. This union of the source of the Jewish souls of Hashem is attained through drawing forth the light of the Hashem, the light of the Ein Sof, down here below, by being occupied in Torah and the mitzvahs. We're in it. The light of the Ein Sof is clothed. There's Torah mitzvah. There's the light of Hashem here. We don't see it. Okay, it's hidden, but it's here. A person should be intent on drawing his blessing. A person should be intent on drawing Hashem's blessed light over the source of his soul and of the souls of all Israel, so as to unite them, all of us and all Yidden, with him, with Hashem. The meaning of this union will be discussed at greater length. Why do we need it? We'll discuss that further in a further place. We say this right before Baruch Shamar in the morning. Some Chassidim have a minute to say this before they do many other mitzvahs or all mitzvahs. This is the meaning of the words when we recite before doing a mitzvah, for the sake of the union of Kudsha B'richu, for his Shekhinah, in the name of all Yisrael. You ever thought of that? What are we saying there before Baruch Shamar? This is the sake of the union of Hashem with all the Shekhinah in the name of all Yisrael. And this is to say, one's observance of the commandments unites Kudsha B'richu, the source of Torah mitzvahs, with the Shekhinah in the name of all Jewish people, for the Shekhinah is the source of the souls of all of them. The takeaway for today, page 100. You're not a separate entity from all the people of Israel. We're one nation, one people, one heart, one soul. When we observe a mitzvah, we're drawing Hashem's energy not only upon yourself, but upon each and every Jew, the entire Jewish nation. Wow, big responsibility. Now go do it. Have a good day, everyone. A good Mayed and good Shabbos and good Yontif.